Zoe roared and began to chase all her guests. She pounced on one and began to tear his flesh. Once upon a time, there was two best friends named Zoe and Eliana. They had been friends since childhood. Zoe was not considered to be the most beautiful person, but she had a kind heart and a beautiful soul. Eliana, on the other hand, was considered to be very beautiful and had always been the center of attention. As they grew older, Zoe began to be blessed and get lucky in many ways. She landed her dream job, got beautiful, and finally she got proposed to by her boyfriend. Eliana was happy for her at first, but as time went on, she started to feel jealous of the whole good things that were happening in Zoe's life. One day, Eliana couldn't take it anymore and decided to take matters into her own hands. She visited the native doctor to ask the native doctor what is wrong with her own life and why is she not being blessed as her friend Zoe, who is she's better than. Eliana believed that she is more beautiful than Zoe and more intelligent than Zoe because she, Eliana, was taking all the good grades in school and also helping Zoe in her academics. So why is Zoe now getting more blessed than her? She told the native doctor. The native doctor looked at her and smiled and told her that Zoe is shining with her own glory and told her to bring Zoe's wedding gown and make sure that she brings it before the wedding day. Eliana was determined to do what the native doctor had told her. In a bid to get the wedding gown before the wedding date to the native doctor, she started following Zoe to all the places she was going to, even places she ought not to follow her to her ma's house, spending the night with them. And Zoe did not suspect anything because she and Eliana has been friends from childhood. They grew up together. When they were still little, anytime they are going to school, and the other parent was not ready, the other one takes both of them to school. So they both grew up together and know each other family members. Zoe handed all the planning and so many things to Eliana, including the handling of her personal stuffs on the wedding day. So Eliana had access to all her stuffs, including the wedding gown. One day, when they went for a girls' hangout before the wedding, Eliana went into Zoe's house and took her wedding gown and took it to the native doctor. The native doctor did some enchantments and incantations on the wedding gown and poured some liquid substances on it. After that, she asked Eliana to wear the wedding gown and make a wish on it. Eliana wore the wedding gown and made so many bad wishes on it and also made some good wishes on it that she is the one to get married before Zoe. And she pulled out the wedding gown and gave it back to the native doctor. The native doctor placed a strong spell on it that would make Zoe to turn into tiger or any form of wild animal on the wedding day. She took it back to Zoe's house. Zoe was already back with her friends when Eliana returned. "We have been looking for you, Eliana. Where did you go? You left us in the hotel, at the restaurant, without even telling us. What happened? We were looking for you. We went upstairs. We came back. I've been troubled. What happened to you?" Zoe asked in concern. "Nothing to bother about, my dear sister. In fact, I am making sure that your day is a remarkable day, a very beautiful day. You see, I went back to the place we bought the wedding gown and I told the person that you need to adjust some things on the wedding gown to make it more beautiful. That is what I went to do. You know, tomorrow is the big day and you have to look so good," Eliana said, trying to cover up because they already saw her with the wedding gown. After that, they moved on. Zoe did not suspect anything. She smiled at Eliana and said, "Thank you so much. I appreciate all your efforts. May my God bless you and reward you exceedingly." Eliana said, "Amen." On the day of the wedding, Zoe put on her beautiful wedding gown and was ready to walk down the aisle. But as soon as she did, she felt as a strange sensation was over her as she was walking close to the altar. She looked down and saw that her hands were turning into paws and her body was starting to transform into a tiger. Zoe was shocked and scared, but she didn't know what to do. She was trapped in her tiger form and couldn't change back. Eliana was laughing and cheering, thinking that she had finally gotten her desires. But as they went on, Eliana started to realize that she made a terrible mistake. As Zoe began to roar and chase the guests away, trying to pounce on them, she finally pounced on one man and began to devour him. But Her husband, who was a strong Christian, started praying effectively and started rebuking the satanic spirit. Gradually, Zoe turned back to a human being and everything was calm again. Everybody was urged to calm down and come back together. The wedding was later held and Zoe followed her husband to the house, but the pastors continued to pray for her and later realized that Eliana was the one who plotted the evil against Zoe. She and Eliana broke up as a friend and they never became best friends again. Dear listeners, trust no one, even if things are not working out the way you want it, or somebody you feel you are better than is being blessed than you. Don't feel jealous. Just hope and believe in God. Yours will come. Being jealous and trying to hurt them is not going to change anything, but rather going to still hurt you at the end. So therefore, wait on God. He's going to answer you. Don't be too desperate to be like other people. Greater things might come late, but you need to learn how to wait on God. Don't fly into things because you want to belong. No, just wait. That thing you are praying for and hoping for is going to come. Don't let the pressure of society lead you into what you don't want to do. If you have enjoyed this story, please kindly subscribe, share, and like my page. God bless.